Hi, we're Colin and Izzy, and it's great to be back. We hope that you will join us on our journey through the Cape, where we drive from Agulhas in the south to the Gadi in the north. The day had finally arrived, and we left a miserable and grey England, destination Cape Town. With the seasons changing and the nights in the northern hemisphere drawing in, we were so looking forward to some African sunshine. After a long and uneventful flight to Johannesburg, a long layover and a connecting flight to Cape Town, we arrived at 5 in the evening, exhausted and hungry. Our first order of the day was a meal at the Wild Fig restaurant and then some sleep.
Well, hello. Well, we're back in South Africa again. At the moment, we're at the Protea in Mowbray, just outside Cape Town, or part of Cape Town, and we're about to start our holiday. We'll give you a rundown on that a little bit later. Very long journey getting here, that's why you've had nothing from us. But we're getting ready. We're going to do a bit of window shopping for our upcoming main trips, and then we're off to Cape Agulhas for a couple of days at the start of the holiday, just to relax. It's good to be back, and the sun's out after all the rain that Cape Town's had, or Western Cape's had. It's good to be out in the sun.
Before we left the UK, the Cape had terrible floods, and when we landed in Cape Town, we did not know if we would be able to get to our first stop, Agulhas National Park. The drive to Agulhas is very scenic, with a road winding between farmland and coast. We saw more of the countryside than anticipated this time, with a couple of detours due to road closures, and it took far longer than we thought. Our plan of stopping at Hermanus for lunch was scuppered, so there was no whale watching for us. We arrived at SANParks reception at 4 p.m, with booking in as seamless as usual, and we were soon on our way to Agulhas Rest Camp. The road to the rest camp is a mixture of paved areas, very bad potholed dirt road, probably due to the very bad storms in the area, and then a lovely bit of tar once you enter the park. We had a quick supper, and then it was time for a sleep. We woke the next day to a howling wind, crashing waves, and birdsong, and couldn't wait to get out there and go for a long walk along the shoreline.
Hello there. Welcome back. Hopefully you'll join us on these series of videos we're going to put together for our latest trip to South Africa. As we've already mentioned, as you can tell, it's also windy here. We've starting off in Agulhas, Cape Agulhas, a couple of nights in the national park there. Then we are on our way to Hadi via some family. So this is the start of our holiday. This is our first full day in South Africa, really, without much travelling. We came to Agulhas last night. We had an early night, grabbed some local food very quickly. So this morning we've been for a walk along the beach, watching the breakers, the bird life, and then into town, fill up with fuel and do a bit of shopping. It is absolutely stunning here, very windy, as hopefully you can pick us all up on this. If not, we might have to do a voiceover. Just watch my lips walk up and down.
After breakfast we drove to Struisbaai, hoping to see the stingrays, but the sea was too choppy and they were nowhere to be seen. The wind was howling and whipping sand all over the place, so we took a quick look around and retreated to the car. On the way back we stopped at the southernmost tip of Africa. This was a first for us, so it was time to play tourist. It was fun to try and work out where I was born and lived on the 3D map of Africa. We also made a quick stop at the wreck of the Japanese fishing trawler, the Mishu Maru No. 38, which had run aground in 1982. Luckily it was close to shore and all 17 crew members survived. It's interesting to see the difference in the wreck since our last visit in 2012.
So selfish, I made you believe that you're not good enough, but you're all I need.
After our sightseeing tour, we returned back to the chalet for some lazy time. While I was sitting in the sun reading, I spotted a whale tail in the water right in front of me. What a lovely surprise! We spent quite a lot of time on the deck watching as they swam past. This was the highlight of our trip to Agulhas. Thank you so much to everyone who made it this far. Our next episode will be our road trip from Agulhas to Uppington and Malopo Lodge, and then it'll be on to our favourite place of all, the Khadi Khadi.